Okay guys, so we are live now and let's see what we can observe today and understand some algorithmic signatures of price action. Okay, today we had this high impact news in the London session at 3:10, and today we don't have any other news, high impact or medium impact, but tomorrow we have this FOMC minutes. Remember we discussed about that. So tomorrow is basically what I mean by that is tomorrow is FOMC minutes, and today we don't have any high or medium impact news. Okay, inside the morning session we had one inside the London session, but currently price is consolidating around this area. Bodies of the candle is trying to stay above the midpoint of this gap. This is acting as the inversion fair value gap right there, and we have this smooth pool of liquidities. Okay, these are smooth. This 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 all these are smooth buy side liquidity. Okay, so if price consolidates and just hover around and try to move lower in the pre-market session, then just same like yesterday we can get some kind of up move inside the New York AM session. Okay, at the New York opening equities open. So let's see, but currently price is holding this inversion fair value gap right there. The bodies of the candle is staying above the midpoint of this gap. So now with from 8:50 to 9:10 we have a macro. Let's see whether that expands or just consolidates. And just let me go through my process and my model once. So I get that let's see guys. My first pointer is mental capital is superior than your monetary capital. Okay, so you have to preserve your mental capital. And loss, when people don't want to take loss, and I'm not talking about people but myself also, we don't like taking losses, but we have to accept that in this business we can't we can't like undo that. We There will be losses. Okay, every profitable trader loses, but how much is the key. Okay, so loss is just a tax. Okay, and profit is not the source of excitement. That is pretty much important psychological point right there. That profit is that your profits which you make, that should not be the source of excitement to you. And trading is business. Okay, it's not a place to satisfy your ego. That's really very important, because you don't know when you just slip off from your like model and processes, then you just go into tailspin and you do all the shit which you should not. So don't try to satisfy your ego, don't try to fight with markets. Okay, you have to get in sync with it, whatever it is doing. You don't have to fight that. Okay, you can't force your will on the marketplace. That's for sure. And do business with rule based procedures and protocols. Outcome is irrelevant. Outcome is irrelevant whether it is profit or loss. That does not matter at all. Because if you once you understand the importance of process, okay, if you think like a very basic thing, which is input plus process equal output, right? So in this industry, input, I'm just breaking it down into a very layman terms language, that input is you are the operator which is going to execute, you are the executor, okay? So you are going to execute as a trader. Then comes the process. What is your process? What is your model? How you are going to apply that into the live markets? That's number two, which is the process. So input plus process equals to output. When you have the full control of the input and process, then the outcome is irrelevant. Whether it was a profit or a loss, it was just the business. That's it. So these are some key pointers from my process and protocols, which I like to read out and follow every day, because your model and your processes are there to save you. Okay, remember that. Your model and process is there to save you. If you don't trade with your model, if you don't trade with your processes, okay, written down with each and every step of it, then you are just gambling, guys. Because when you don't follow your model, you are just another retail trying to chase price and do all that stuff. And it's very difficult for traders, okay, to control that urge to push the button. And I have done hell lot of mistakes, okay, hell lot of mistakes. So I don't want to get into that trap of retail mindset once again. So it's very crucial for you to protect your sanity. Don't get enticed by the marketplace, because what market is doing is just, it is just enticing you to push the button buy and sell. But look at that, inside that 850 to 910, they are trying to spool it higher. I told you these are the smooth levels which they might disrupt. And we can see some good move on the upside, taking out buy side. But if this just consolidates around here and at 930, they can just bump it higher once again. So let's see, it will be interesting. I'm not holding any like solid bias as of now. Let's see. I'm waiting for 930 opening. And when you guys feel FOMO, okay, I have one pointer for FOMO, that if you miss the trade, okay, if you miss the move, and now you are thinking to chase it on the higher prices, it came to your level but you miss it for any reason, okay, and then you are trying to chase it on the higher levels. So that you should not do at all, because if you understand that markets are algorithmic in nature, then you don't have to worry about it at all, because markets will gonna do the same thing in the next session, in the next day, in the next on the next week. Okay, it's going to do all these same things again and again and again. Then why you have to worry about all that? Think about it, guys. Think about it. You just have to wait for another low risk, high probability opportunity inside the another session. If you don't get that in the another session also, then you can just wait it out. You can get it on the next day, on the next week. So why to worry about that? So that it is trying to consolidate before the 9:30 opening. And focus on your monthly goals to make your ends meet. Start small and slow. Okay, slow and methodical always wins, guys. Fast and furious in this industry just go into wild swings of PNL and they just at the end they just blow out. That's that's what most people do, and they blame that markets did this to me. But in fact, you did that to yourself. Nobody else did that to you. You did that to yourself. So it is very important to take full responsibility and ownership of what you do inside the marketplace. If you will play the blame game with market, you will never gonna learn this. You have to accept that you are doing all these mistakes, but you are still blind to those mistakes because you can't get that one at wonder like one beautiful strategy which never loses. You are in pursuit of finding that one profitable strategy which I will get and then I will never lose money. That will never gonna happen. You will gonna lose money sometimes. That's just part of the game. Why you can't just simply understand that? When you operate any business, you pay taxes, right? No, losses are just like taxes. Simple. And yes, guys, that once you are in profit, and if your price, like just like yesterday, if you haven't watched the yesterday's live stream, just go and watch it. Just go and watch it. I will just say that because yesterday I anticipated, predicted, and executed. Okay, that's that's facts. I'm not bragging. That's facts. You can just go and check it out by yourself. So, winning trades, just like yesterday, what happened to me, like I was looking for some higher target, but I exited my position early. So because I exited that position because I just completed my weekly target in single trade. That's it. I'm just looking to make 10 points per day. That's it. I'm not looking to make 200 and 300 points a day. But whatever above 10 points I make, that's just a bonus. I'm just looking to make 10 points a day. Okay, look at that. Now, new 4-hour candle started at 9. Let's see how this candle creates its open, high, low, and close. Now we have the this area right here where we have smooth sell side, and this area right here where we have smooth buy side. Okay, so it will be interesting to watch. Yes, and if you are just price is trying to go near your target and you are feeling for like any kind of pressure or any kind of like sign that you are feeling discomfort, you should just completely cut the trade off. Don't hold any emotional attachment to your trades. That is pretty much important. Look at that. It's trying to break this inefficiency on the upside completely, but let's see if it can. How this 1 minute candle closes is important. Let me check the 15 minute. 15 minute, we have lots of wicks right there, and on 15 minute, look at this bodies of the candle is staying inside this inefficiency, which is acting as the inversion fair value gap. And let's check the 5 minute also. Okay, on 5 minute, the bodies of the candle is staying above this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So this is smooth buy side right there. We have taken out sell side, price came down inside it. So let's see. Let's see, this gap got breached on the upside. It's business, you put the trade on and it needs to pay you once it starts to move in your favor. Don't attach emotions to money. Focus on operating like a machine, like a computer. Input, process, output, and output is irrelevant. Okay? Do your business, close the charts, walk away, come back next day. Okay? And do the same things again and again and again and again. Let's see how this gap, if it has the potential to hold the prices higher and keep on moving it higher and blast it off on the upside at 9:30. Let's see if they can do that, or they can just hover around these areas, consolidating, accumulating longs, and then dump it lower once at 9:30 and then try to move it higher. Let's see. I'm not at all right now trying to push button. I'm just trying to observe and see what markets are trying to do with the lens of the understanding of algorithmic signatures inside the price delivery. And yes guys, you will not get anything when you are watching someone on the live stream making x amount of money. That profit is not going to come into your account, or you are not going to occur whatever losses they get. So that's useless to get like your dopamine hit by looking at those numbers. Those numbers don't mean shit to you. It should not mean shit to you, because you should keep all your focus on yourself. You have to guard your mind. You can't put shit in and expect good outcomes. If you will put shit in, you will get shit out. That's simple and straight. So you have to completely guard your mind, and you have to understand that why you are doing this. Are you a gambler who's just trying to get that feel, and you are new to this industry, so you are looking for that thrill, and now currently because of beginner's luck you are doing great, so now you think that you know everything? Is it? You have to ask this to yourself. So if you are doing this for living, so you have to really understand the risk which is involved in this business. You have to respect the risk. Okay? And you just have to follow your rules, and I can do it. I'm on right path. I just need to keep moving forward without letting anything distract me. Nothing outside of your rule book matters. Remember that. And you need to have a plan, and there are four kinds of plan you must have. Okay, first one is technical model, which you should have in how technically you are going to visually see your model. Excuse me guys. Let me have a sip of water. Then you have to have your risk model, and my risk models say that I have to respect the risk. In that risk model, I have like four subpoints which is all over my risk management system, which I'm not going to share in this live stream. So sometime else I will try to do that. And then I have my psychological model, which is like how to think like an algorithmic thinking, and execute like a machine, no emotions, just business. So these kinds of things I have in my psychological model. And then I have my fourth and the last model, which is money management model. So this is the fourth model, and in this I have my focus, which is on the monthly goal, which is hitting my, I have break down my monthly goal into weekly goals, and then weekly goals into daily goals. Okay, that's what I have did. So I just have to make 10 points, and if I do that consistently over the week, then I can easily achieve my weekly targets. And if I do that on the weekly basis consistently, then I am hitting my monthly targets. And that's what I have to do, simply just breaking down the complex things into simpler and simpler and simpler steps. And if you want your trading to be profitable, you have to make it simple. Don't get influenced by all these social media influencers when they are trying to sell you something. Okay, they're just trying to make money off of you. They are not trying to be a good mentor and teach you everything. There are really few handful of people, those who are really trying to teach. Otherwise everyone is trying to promote and trying to make money off of you. And watching someone else is not going to help you. You have to go into your own charts and study, basically back test and study. That's what you have to do. By watching other people's live stream, you are not going to get anything. And then you can ask me why you are doing this. Then I'm just doing this for myself. I'm not here to entertain you. I say this again and again and again. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to make money off of you. I started this channel to just to record. And yes guys, I have some few people, those who try to talk more than they should. So I just wanted to shut them up. That's why. Okay, that's why. Because I don't do the videos on my channel which have anything related with market replay. I don't do anything like that. Whatever I do, whether it's like positive result or a negative result, whatever my prediction or anticipation is, I always say in live markets. That's it. I don't try to do the things after the fact. Okay, I always try to do the things before the fact. And then let's see, then you are the judge right there. Yeah, then you can see whatever I am doing and how beautifully they are just making it happen. I'm not getting lucky every day. There is no luck involved in business. Once you understand the basics of business, any business, but this business is just completely opposite of everything you will ever do in your life. That's for sure. You have to make your ends meet. You have to focus on paying your monthly bills, because no one is going to pay your monthly bills, right? You have to pay them. So why you are worrying about someone else, how much they are making or how much they are losing? Why you even want to know that? I can understand if you are in the very initial stages and you get inspired by that you also want to do that. That's good, but you have to work for that. You can't just get that by watching someone else. You have to, like, basically guys, there is no shortcut available. There is no shortcut. N- like, I tried everything, man. I tried everything. I tried every possible method of trading. But there is nothing like this. There is nothing like this. And I am telling this you from my personal experience, because for a long long time I did all that retail bullshit and it did not help me. So as expected, they are just trying to consolidate before ahead of 9:30, and they might take these lows out and a bump lower at 9:30 and then a move higher to take out these individuals out. Let's see. Guys, stay on the 50, trying to just calculate. But if we will check this on the 4 hour, we have this and this right there. They are smooth, they look smooth. Okay, so they can also attack these lows out there, but it's not necessary that they do it today itself. But these two lows here are smooth. This gap on the 1 hour is acting as the inversion. I am looking for yesterday's settlement on the CFD market, which is at around 8:30, 8:31, and currently we are trading around 650, 8:30. Okay. A bump higher at 9:30 just to take out few of the buy stops, minor buy set, and then continue rolling down. Let's see if that's what they are planning. They have already planned that. I have to get in sync with that plan. We will gonna have some blast move the way they are doing this. Looks like it. The interesting thing is bodies of the candle is staying above the midpoint of this inversion inside the 750 to 810 macro, and 850 to 910 macro just consolidated. Excuse me. There's buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. But watch out for these smooth lows right there. Ahead of 9:30 we are just consolidating. Let's see. Reacting from the 62% retracement level, they have taken the smooth sell side. So this is the pre-market buy side and this is the pre-market sell side. That's the pre-market buy side, and this right here we have sell side liquidity is also pre-market. Let's see which one gets attacked first, then according to that we can see, but we are opening around 200 points gap down, approximately 200 points we are going to gap lower on the equities market. So on, which means on the regular trading hour for the futures. So that will be interesting to watch. Just 2 more minutes left for the opening bell at 9:30. Let's see, let's see. 20 more seconds left. Bodies of the candles trying to stay inside on the 5 minute buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Look at that. So we might just can bump higher and take out buy side first and then move lower. So let's see. That's 9:30 trying to move higher. That's the 9:30 opening, which is around 6:34. So almost 200 points we are, we open lower. Let's see if we can take them minor buy side and how this 5 minute candle looks on the closing. That will be interesting to watch. That's the 9:30 opening. We are moving lower. We are going to take sell side. Looks like it. That's the, that's the 9:30 opening price. Let's see if we can take out pre-market sell side below that. They are just hovering it around. We did not take out pre-market sell side now, but they are moving it higher. That was some disruptive move because I was expecting it to come and take out the sell side, but it did not take out that. So now we have this pre-market buy side. Let's see how we are going to react. And we have this beautiful buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. See if we can now move higher and take out the smooth area right up here on the 5 minute. The smooth area of 5 minute, just like that, just like that. I'm taking out some partials and I have removed the risks from the trade. I'm looking for them to just disrupt this. Let's see, we can do that. This is the first presentation for today. How we can move lower, guys. If we can completely break this inefficiency on the downside, that will be good for us, because we have taken out pre-market buy side and still this is unleft. Why this is not working? Just like that, completely break that, completely break that, take out this. You guys let them take out the sell side. That's what I'm looking at now. They should take them out. Once again I booked some partials, and now this gap should not completely fill in and bodies of the candle should stay below it. See if we can take out this sell side right there. This gap right here should not completely fill in. That's what I'm looking at. But see, let's see. It looks like they might break that, because 5 minute candle closes with wicks on both the sides. So it's important to watch for, because bodies of the candle stayed right there inside that. So let's see. This area is smooth sell side. Let's see if we can break this down close candle completely on the downside and take out this pre-market sell side. Let's see how this 15-minute closes. This is a suspension block right there. It should spool prices lower. Looks like it. We are going to spool it lower. Let's see if we can completely roll it over and take out this sell side. And let me mark the 950. 950 is right here. Look at that. That's the 950. See if we can just grab this. This down close candle should get breaked on the downside. This down close candle at 931. Completely break that on the downside, taking out these smooth lows which it created at 930. It should take that out. This and this pre-market sell side. Pump lower is what I am looking for. So I am just removing the risk from the trade, but like it, they are gonna just roll it over. Yeah, they are just dilly-dallying around that. This down close candle is trying to support the prices higher. So now it would be better for us to wait it out because it is just doing back and forth kind of price action. It wants to move lower, it should move lower fast. But this down close candle is once again bumping it again and again higher. Hmm. This inefficiency is trying to send it lower now. Let's see if we can just break that. Just like that. We have to break this down close candle fast. Break out this and this. Take them out. Okay, 15-minute turn negative and that is good. It should break that. 5-minute also. I should take out this area right here on 5-minute. It is pretty smooth on 5 minutes. Okay, this low and this low is pretty smooth. So they should just take them out. Pump it lower and take them out. Going to use it. Let's see if we can continue to move lower after taking this out. Yeah, we have taken them out right there. That is good. It should just continue to move lower around this area. If not, this is a purge and revert. Let's see, they're trying to wick through it. I don't want them to wick through it. I want the bodies of candle to close below down, but they don't want to do that, looks like it. Let's see how this candle closes is pretty important. The body should close below, not wick through it. Then it will be good. If it just wick through it, then they might do some. We have taken that out. See, let's see. Can roll it over down. See, the bodies did not close below that. So now this pretty important. How it closes. 5 minute is closing good. It should on 5 minute below also we have this. Currently we are inside the 5 minute buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. That's why we have this quick reaction. It should break these lows out. Let me show you the 15-minute ones. These lows also, if they can take them out just like that. But I'm looking to exit this. I have got my target, so I've exited my shorts. Now let's see. Because they have taken out buy side and sell side both now. So now it will be interesting to watch out for how they are going to move around. Look at that big push up. My goodness. So that was it. Pre-market sell side was taken out right there. As told, if bodies does not close it completely, then we can see some kind of retracement on the upside. So that was this move right there at 9:45, and now let's see how they are going to. So it went inside this inefficiency on 3 minute, but it is moving in a pretty high resistance way, guys, back and forth, back and forth. So I am not interested in pushing any more buttons. But on 5 minute, this area still looks smooth because they just wick through that. And on higher time frames, I'm looking for lower prices, but look at that. The price action is pretty wild, so it is better for us to, especially for me, now that I have done for the day, I have completed my targets with quick scalps on both the sides. So I should not worry about anything now. So we are moving lower. We are going to take out these lows, but that was a quick and sharp reaction. Price came inside this inversion fair value gap, and let's see now how 950 and 1010 macro moves. Okay, I was looking for this kind of body candle closing right here at 943, but that did not happen. So now they are just doing the job. But now I'm not interested in pushing any buttons, because to me now this also looks smooth. this area also looks smooth to me now. So I'm interested to see how price moves inside 950 to 1010, because it just wick through it, bodies of the candle is staying right there. So it'll still little smooth. So let's see. But if we can take them out first and then try to form some kind of uh, inversion fair value gap, then that would be really interesting. Or the bodies of the candle is staying inside this 5 minute buy side imbalance sell side inefficiency, that is also something to watch for, because now we have taken out sell side. Now we have taken out sell side. Let's see now how 950 to 1010 moves the prices, whether they're gonna continue exploring lower prices or there will be some kind of retracements, because the way it was moving now, it was pretty dead to me, like just back and forth, no smooth one-sidedness. we have we haven't taken out them yet. Let's check the 15 minute. Still we have this area right there which is smooth, but they are reversing on the upside with big candles. So let's watch out for that. Now we have taken out sell side from the 15 minute too, and let me check the higher time frames. So we are moving inside that hourly buy side imbalance sell side inefficiency currently. So it's 950 now, and let's see how they try to do the spooling inside the 950 to 1010. See if we can, let's see if we can move higher inside 950 to 1010, but it needs to break on the upside with decisive candle, not just wick through it. Let me check the S&P first. S&P, the price action is bearish, but one move on the upside is what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can get that or not. I can't force that, but looking at this, it looks smooth to me because body is staying below, it's just wick through that. But we have to also keep that in mind, we have opened 200 points lower, and that is the reason why I was trying to take shots. We are going to spool it lower, looks like it. We are going to spool it lower inside 950 to 1010. Let's check the 4 hour. There's 50% level important for us. 24 to 46, that's the larger time frame sell side. Let me check the 8 minute. So closing down, 30 minutes, 7 minutes left. Let's see how this 5 minute closes, because we have taken out sell side now. We have taken out sell side. Let's see if we can break this 951 candle on the upside. We have taken out smooth sell side, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minutes. We're inside this. That's the gap right there. Five. See, let's see if we have the strength to spool it higher, or they will just gonna keep dumping it till 10, and then from 10 to 10 in those 10 minutes they might. Look at that, they are just pulling it lower. They just took out people 2 times on the upside, and then this is -2. Excuse me. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see if they can just completely break this gap on the upside on the SPX. Let's see if we can move higher now. Let's see if we can spool it higher now. One, but this should 5 minute, 15 minute. That is not happening. They are just spooling it lower and lower. Let's see if it has the potential to take any highs out, any swing high out. Now, they are stretching it lower. This is -5 standard deviation. Let's see if we can reach up to that. Nine fifty to 1010 is pulling it lower. Forty six. This was the week which I have graded. They have completely broken out this level. Now this is possible. 246 is possible. See now if we can, this gap can act as the inversion. Let's see if these two gaps right there can act as the inversion. Let's see if we can break this now. Like that. Just like that, it should keep spooling it higher, take out these highs. Let's see, but I'm done, completely done for the day now, guys. No more button pushing, guys. I'm done for the day. That was a quick scalp right there. I'm done for the day, and now they can do some kind of move on the upside, but I am done for the day. So better for me to close the terminal and end this live stream and walk away now. It's time to close the shop. Bye bye, guys.